Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time to my channel, hi, my name is Sarah. Hands everywhere. I make a lot of special effects tutorials, mostly around Halloween time, some beauty tutorials, and a little bit of DIY in between. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about multi-sticks, specifically from e.l.f. These guys right here, really? Specifically the e.l.f. multi-sticks just right here. So just reading the back of one of them, it does say multi-stick. Directions: apply to eyes, lips, and cheeks and blend with a brush or fingertips. e.l.f. is completely cruelty-free. I'm pretty sure they've been cruelty-free since day one, but it's kind of cute because they made their bunny for being cruelty-free into just an e.l.f. bunny. So these guys are monochromatic multi-sticks, which means they're literally just one color. So basically what it means is that if you were to use just one all over your face, you would have a monochromatic look. Which is just going to be either fully purple, fully red, fully whatever color that you want to add to it. So I am just looking up some price points online, and each of these retail for $4 each USD. So obviously that's going to be the US currency. I don't know how much it is anywhere else. There are 4 shades. There is Sparkling Rose, Luminous Berry, Radiant Bronze, and Glistening Peach. I did only pick up 3. I got the Glistening Peach, Luminous Berry, and Sparkling Rose. Now I know the fact that these are monochromatic, it kind of takes away from it if you do all of them in one look, but I did want to show you guys how each of them does perform in different aspects of my face, so that's what I did today, just to show you guys. And I also really like colorful looks, so I thought if it's all going to be monochromatic, then I could at least add them in together to create some sort of dimension. So on my lips I do have Glistening Peach, on my eyes I have Sparkling Rose, and on my cheeks I have Luminous Berry. Each of these does come with 0.155 ounces or 4.4 grams of product. The point of multi-sticks is essentially to make your makeup bag smaller. So a multi-stick being the fact that you can use it on different parts of your body, well, different parts of your face. So you don't have to go around with a blush, an eyeshadow palette, or a lipstick or anything like that. You can just apply the same thing or the same product to every part of your face that you would like to add a little bit more color. Comparing it to other brands' multi-sticks, Bite Beauty multi-stick is at $28. NYX Wonder Stick, which isn't exactly the same as this multi-stick per se, but it is a type of multi-stick, is $14. This is going to be a contour and a highlight. Ilia multi-stick is $44. Dior Fix It and Color It Prime and Color Correct, again another kind of multi-stick but not exactly the same as what I'm doing right now, is at $45. MAC Studio Quick Trick Stick is at $32. The Face Shop multi-stick for pore soothing is at $15. That's all I could find online for stuff that kind of goes with this. Although with that being said, a lot of those, I don't see that they are a multi-stick in the purpose of what these kind of things are. So they don't have 3 different uses that you can use from them. I mean, I guess you can technically use it for whatever you want, because like utilize your makeup for as much as you want. You don't have to use a particular brush for whatever. You don't have to use a blending brush just to blend. You can use it to pack on product if you'd like, etc. So to talk a little bit about the products themselves, I am going to be doing a wear test for you guys just to see how these products perform, but I want to talk a little bit about my thoughts and opinions on them before the wear test. So you're going to have this portion of the video, and then you're going to have the wear portion, which I'll probably do a voiceover for because I'm going to work anyways. So let's talk about my thoughts right now. To me, this just kind of seems like I've put a very sheared out lipstick down on my lips and then maybe put like a kind of satin-ish gloss over top of it. This does have some glitter to it, as I will specify for most of them, which get into that in just a minute. Flick my hair. It doesn't feel like a gloss or like a chapstick with the aspect of actually nourishing your lips, because it really just feels almost slightly like an oil rather than actually like moisturizing. So I would definitely say maybe put like a chapstick underneath this if you tend to get a lot drier of lips. This probably wouldn't be the most ideal situation for everyone if you are used to a more natural lip color, because at least on my skin tone, it does show quite a bit. Going into probably my favorite portion of this is going to be the Sparkling Rose one. This is actually what I used on my eyes right now. Now, I have gone about this in a little bit of a tested out kind of way. And that's going to be the fact that on one eye, which is this eye right here, I purely put on the multi-stick. I blended some out, as you'll be able to see. Blended it out into my crease a little bit, and then I added some more on to really diffuse it into my crease, but then obviously pack some more onto the lid. I will say, I haven't even filmed like the check-in portion, obviously, but it already is separating I don't want to say separating, but it's definitely creasing quite a bit. I did read that these are a cream to powder consistency. Yeah, so e.l.f. Monochromatic Multi-Stick. This versatile multi-stick can be used on your eyes, lips, and cheeks for a soft, glowy monochromatic look. Use this shimmery, luxurious blend cream to powder stick as your eyeshadow, lipstick, and blush for a cohesive monochromatic look. The lightweight blendable formula makes it virtually mistake-proof and perfect for touch-ups on the go. So it does say that it is a cream to powder consistency. I'm not sure how long you'd have to let this dry down for it to become a powder-like consistency, because it's been on my lid for probably about 10 minutes or so now, and it still hasn't dried down to the point that it will not crease. Which brings me to my next point, is that not sure if it translates on camera, but my eyes do look different. One may look more opaque than the other, and that is because I wanted to see how these multi-sticks would react on my eyes with it being set. Obviously that is going to make the color both more opaque and last longer, but I just kind of wanted to test some stuff out for you guys, just so that you know as much as I do about the product. So it is quite a bit more opaque, but it's also going to help to know whether or not this just makes more of a good base than it does an actual like eyeshadow. Then lastly, Luminous Berry, which is what I used on my cheeks today, which is probably going to be my least favorite, not color, but my least favorite kind that I used it for, if that makes sense. I'll get better at explaining, I swear. So this is what I used on my cheek, and I do find, because it does have the luminosity, which is basically just going to be like a little bit of glitter, to be honest, more than actually just like luminous. It doesn't do well as a blush or a bronzer or anything along those lines, because it does have that glitter to it, so it's gonna almost look like you're just putting a very, very sheer coat of something mixed with sparkles on you. So as something that is going onto my cheek, it gives off very, very little color and almost too much glitter. It may not translate that well on camera because glitter rarely does unless you're really packing it on, and this is very, it is quite difficult to tell, but I can definitely see it, and it does definitely emphasize texture as it is glitter on your cheek, which also makes it to my last and final point, is that these are incredibly hard to blend out continuously, because you're going to get that slight blend out because of the actual base to this, but because it has glitters in it, glitters are nearly impossible to blend out, and we all know this. At least if you don't know, now you know. It states to apply these to eyes, lips, and cheeks and blend with a brush or fingertips. So I'm coming in with Luminous Berry on my lid. I'm going to attempt to see if I can blend this out. I did use the ColourPop E2 and that seemed to work pretty okay. I did just have to go back in with my finger and the color to add more concentration to the eyelid. For under my waterline, I used the ColourPop E9 brush. I'm going to be going back in and adding this over this eye and then kind of adding a little bit of a mix to it just to see how it wears, but I will be right back. The twist or the mix is just adding a eyeshadow to top it, basically using it as a base, which I know changes the opacity and changes the staying capabilities, but I just want to see how this would end up. And to attempt to blend this out onto my cheeks, I use the NYX 04 brush, which sucks. Not the brush, but it sucks to apply it to my cheeks. Now I'm going to finish this look off, at least in the eye area, with some mascara to add slight dimension because this is a monochromatic look. Like, if I wasn't doing the wear test for you guys, I would just straight up set this eye because it's seriously not looking too good. Which is unfortunate because, as I said, I have to go to work like this. So I guess we're gonna see how this holds up. But I will see you guys at my next check-in, or I guess my first check-in. So until then, bye! I didn't do the best with the check-ins this day because it was pretty busy at work, but as you can tell, by about 6 hours later, the left eye had fully separated. There was almost no product left on it, and the right eye was pretty bad. I had also completely taken off the lipstick because it was not happy. And this was about 9.5 hours later, and again, the left eye is all gone, and the right eye is barely holding on. This was just as I was about to go to sleep. Well, take off the makeup and then go to sleep, and it was bad. It was real bad, guys. I would say these multi-sticks do have very nice colors, but the staying capabilities are, they are terrible.